It's like I think Bill Burr said it like in one of his stand-up
Special.
comedy specials, right? Said it's overcorrection, and the problem is now is that back in the days you would, if someone would be accused, they would probably say, "Oh, that she's probably telling the truth."
Yeah. Yeah. That's a crazy person. You don't know the person. You don't know the person. It's just like your first interaction, but that person has malintent against you. So can you imagine that, KR? I've never, let's say, I've never met you. This is the first encounter, and I'm already thinking to myself, how am I going to scam you?
That's why Raven Simone was putting NDAs out there.
Yeah.
Sign
Yeah.
this right here.
Before
Everything
what?
you do is consensual.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure you know the safe word, and the safe word is not banana in the tailpipe.
It's
I thought you froze for a second.
I didn't. Well, I did freeze, but
Anyway,
just something that something that if you if you think that this person went to, I don't know how, let me put it like this, I don't know how, what the best way is to deal with a situation like this, because the question then becomes, can how can you trust? No, is that a question?
what is the
Sh-
say it?
should you, how can you trust? So I want to say, how can you trust women? But it's not how can you trust women, actually. It's,
How can you trust your partner or
but it's but that's the thing, right?
about
It's
to
not a
engage with?
partner. But that's the thing,
Who
right?
you're
It's not a
engaging
partner.
with? Who you're engaging with? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure they are just like, I mean, predators all come in all sizes and all genders.
I think that we need to, I
Frail
think
bodied.
that when you are in a certain level, you might need to,
Well, you have to move. I think
maybe you should just have girlfriends. You should do it.
no,
I think the best way
this
to
ain't
do it
gonna
is
work.
Leo style. Leo DiCaprio.
I'm pretty sure Rio also has an NDA. The
Of
way he's moving,
of course, but I mean not one time things.
but this guy does,
Date someone for a period, you know?
and he
Then
doesn't. The difference is, I don't know this girl. Leo doesn't date nobodies. But that's also a different kind of situation, right? Leo is a, I think he has like 30, no, not 30, 400, 500 million or something like that, 600. So it's different levels for everyone, right? But
yeah.
Leo doesn't date nobodies. He usually is around supermodels or upcoming models, or models that definitely not gonna make it, but they're hot enough for him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't hang out with people that have nothing to lose. I've never seen him actually. Maybe he does, but we'll never see the photographs of those. But he has an NDA.
Yeah. I think the NDA is important, but in this case, the he's being accused of something criminal, right? And if you're
If
being
if
accused
you
of,
if you if you
if you're being accused of something criminal, then that's different.
but she was what do you mean by that? Because she was
Because she
basically,
was claiming, because we heard the audio, and we're not gonna play the audio here.
oh, we're not gonna play it, but I'm gonna show where you can find it. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. Of course, but we the audio, she was basically entrapping him. She
Yeah,
was basically asking questions.
but she was being so she went to the police. So let me share the should I should I end this end this part of his video because there's still like
Let's finish the video first, and then
okay.
In it, you can see her lying in bed next to me while I'm sleeping, smirking at the camera without a care in the world, or any marks on her face. I think it paints a pretty clear picture of what actually happened the evening of May 15th and why the video was
She says she was punched blue and black, but doesn't seem like that.
originally concealed from us. Yeah. After hearing the evidence available to her, Judge Diana Gold Saltman found that Lindsay Hill had misled the court. She found her claims to be materially misleading. She denied her request for a domestic violence restraining order, and she found that no sexual assault or non-consensual conduct took place. Now, some of you might not know about restraining order hearings. I know I didn't, but I've since learned that it's extremely rare for a request for a restraining order to be denied because the standard of proof that you need to obtain one is extremely low. So you can make of that what you will. The fact is, I was never arrested. I was never charged with a crime, and I won the only legal proceeding that took place without my side of the story even being heard. And most importantly, as I've said from day one, I never sexually assaulted Lindsay Hill or
Hey,
anyone
yo,
else
dude, start using that word, man. You trying to get us demonetized?
that's okay.
This is crazy, man.
for that matter. So I sued her, which prompted her to countersue me. Quite frankly, regardless of the outcome in court, I've paid significantly more in legal fees than Lindsay Hill could ever pay me in her entire life.
Not only that, he lost a big contract because of this.
Yeah.
So he's not paying. He's not only paying to save his career. He lost future earnings.
But I think that he lost future earnings, but I don't think he can sue the NFL either or the MLB either.
No, he can't. Probably he
Because
can.
probably there's a clause
Yeah.
stating that it's possible. So yeah, it's
Maybe I don't
damages
know.
are
But you don't want to do the Kaepernick either, right? He wants to go back. Maybe you know what? Maybe because he doesn't sue, they will give him like an whoever signs him because allegedly, but from what I understand, his contract in Japan is up after this season. So since this is clear now, maybe the MLB will also intervene where he signs and tells the owner, you know what, give the guy an extra 50,
yeah.
as a courtesy from the mafia,
Under the
To
table.
shut up. To shut up.
Charity.
That's a
Charity. Yeah.
charity. We love you, Bauer. Welcome back. Here's another
Yeah,
50 for
yeah.
whatever harm we did to you.
Yeah. I think that we'll see. It's a shame,
It's a shame, man.
and as we always say, because we've discussed topics like this as well in the past, this the thing that Trevor Bauer is being accused of is a very serious thing, and there are in life serious victims of those types of incidents, and for someone to play around with it, you take away from real victims, because in the future, when someone says something happened to me, if enough of these stories are come to light, then people will stop believing, and I don't think that's the type of society we want either. So we don't want people to get unjustly punished, but we want people who are guilty of acts like that to get punished. And if you keep playing with it like this, then
At
yeah,
the end, like I said, it really hurts the real victims because right now people are asking themselves with each and every. I mean, after the whole movement that came out, like Believe All Women, etc. It's like I think Bill Burr said it like in one of his stand-up
special.
comedy specials, right? Said it's overcorrection, and the problem is now is that back in the days you would, if someone would be accused, they would probably say, "Oh, that she's probably telling the truth," because of skepticism already in baked in the system. But since there is no skepticism now,
Yeah,
everyone is doing nilly-willy accusations, and that results in stuff like this, and if the justice system doesn't intervene to prevent this from happening by stopping these accusers that are obviously fake, because I mean there are some gray areas, right? But this is obviously fake.
Yeah.
Then you have to stop these, because these are gonna harm the future real victims. I mean, come on, man. It's crazy.